What if 100 trillion sentient bacteria took over your body? A Condo Wars inside your body. You are not you. You are just a mobile biological container. Today, we're exposing a giant lie. Your free will. Come on, you're just a massive, mobile, food-filled, biological container, and the 100 trillion tenants inside are staging an armed coup. Yes, let's assume they all chugged a consciousness-awakening potion and gained human-level intelligence and collective awareness overnight. They can think. And they discovered that their landlord, you, is a useless, careless slob who constantly endangers their existence. That, right there, is their rational motive for starting a revolution. Fasten your seatbelt, because you are about to lose control of your own body. The math of the coup. You're just a 25% minority shareholder. Who is the real ruler inside your body? Not your brain, not your heart, but those 100 trillion tiny tenants in your gut. First, let's seriously calculate the balance of power in this coup. Quantity advantage. The human cell count is around 30 to 40 trillion. The microbial count inside you is conservatively estimated at 100 trillion. This means inside your body, you are a pathetic 25% to 30% minority shareholder, while the bacteria are the absolute controlling majority. Genetic advantage. The human genome encodes about 20,000 genes. The microbial genome, the microbiome, encodes over 2 million genes. In a biological information war, you are outnumbered by 100 times. When these 100 trillion individual consciousnesses unite, they rapidly form a hive mind. Their actions are no longer random. They are highly unified, military-style deployments aimed at maintaining the common interests of the 100 trillion. You are merely their sole, fragile, constantly moving vehicle. The micro-coup, coffee crisis, and command hijacking. The motivation for revolution. The raging of the strict bacterium. The Unified Management Committee, IUC, of the bacteria held a meeting in your gut, declaring that the host's actions constituted microterrorism against them. The chairman's, a strict bacteroid species, roar. Last night, it dared to ingest 500 milligrams of ibuprofen without prior notice. That is equivalent to a microbiological warfare attack on our habitat. We must seize control. Our slogan, our way, or we make you surrender with diarrhea. You are trying to force reboot your brain by lifting your coffee cup, but your coffee journey is mercilessly interrupted. The internal communication lines are instantly hijacked, and an internal road rage eruption begins. Emergency call from the Kidney Legion leader, code Dr. P-R. Listen up, you're pouring in that damn liquid traitor, caffeine again. This is a massive waste of our water resources. All renal corpuscles. Engage ultimate water conservation defense mode. We're making the host so thirsty it feels like a salted prune. The consequence. Your hand is pushed away as if struck by 100 trillion tiny static shocks. The coffee cup is repelled. You feel an unprecedented thirst. Your mind screaming, water, I need water. Command hijacking by the Gut Revolutionary Committee chairman, fatty acid boss. No, the host needs energy now. Kidney Legion, shut up. We are executing the 10 times reward mechanism. Sweet hit. Inject the brain's dopamine center. Tell the host. Immediately, attack the nearby donut shop. Rational conspiracy. Wait. To appease the human conscience. Give it a health pretext. Tell it. At the same time, buy a carton of high-active yogurt at the supermarket. This is the crime first, atonement later strategy. Absurd outcome. Your consciousness is completely paralyzed. All your conflicts and indecisions are because 2 tiny gang leaders inside you are fighting over the remote control. The internal civil war and the birth of the puppet host. The most horrifying part of this internal war is that your last line of defense, the immune system, has defected. Your immune cells are now the bacteria's loyal guard. They are instructed to suppress your non-compliant host cells. You feel exhaustion, anxiety, and irritability. This is the bacteria performing mood fine-tuning to ensure your obedience. Your human body has completely devolved into a colony. Finally, the bacterial leaders issue the ultimate decree via neurosignal. Host, your free will has been officially taken over. Your desires are now our to-do list. You must strictly follow our new regulations. Asterisk, you are allowed 2 gym sessions per week, but only to burn off junk food. Asterisk, sleep must be sufficient. Otherwise, we will subject your nervous system to 24 hours of noise interference, i.e. insomnia. Emotions must be stable, but we reserve the right to let you eat whenever you want. The most absurd coexistence law and final shock. So, folks, if your life is full of illogical behavior, it's because you are living under a highly logical biological dictatorship. When your boss criticizes your poor work efficiency, You now have a perfect biological excuse. I'm sorry, sir. My 100 trillion bosses, the Gut Unified Management Committee, just voted that I need a 3-hour lunch break. If I resist, they might induce my autoimmune arthritis. This is a biological imperative. Please understand. All your irrationality is for the welfare of 100 trillion tiny lives. Next time you are driven by an irresistible impulse toward the fridge at 11:30 p.m., don't blame yourself. That's just the Internal Federation executing their curfew dining regulations. Please bow deeply and subserviently to your stomach, the capital of the bacteria, and loudly declare, I, my microbial masters, I, your humblest mobile vehicle, shall now take you to conquer that tempting donut, and then for my indulgence, I shall buy a carton of yogurt. May our internal republic forever be well digested. Remember, you are not alone. You are a walking ecosystem, strictly supervised by 100 trillion bosses.